They want some action, man. They want some action. That's what they want. Might be physical action. So, you know, if you've been concerned that they don't want you, they do. Welcome to the All Signs weekly reading of you and them. What's going on between you and them? The weekly love reading that's the same for everybody. So, same, spread being done. So, what we're going to do, just an FYI, I do have children home today, so you may hear like Nightmare Before Christmas running in the background or whatever. We're going to do that today, so there might be some interruptions or a kid running around behind me that I can't see. So, just a warning. But let's get started. Let's start with Capricorn. Here's your reading for this week. I hope you're doing okay. So here we go. We're going to start with this here, and then we'll get the Oracle card afterwards to find out what's going on. What's going on between Capricorn and their person this upcoming week. Upcoming week for Capricorn and their person, please. Capricorn and their person. Capricorn, please. There we go, that's better. Okay. All right, so how's Capricorn feeling about what's going on this week with their person? All right, we've got Temperance. So it's kind of a little bit of a pull back kind of feeling for you. It's a kind of a pull back and hold on, I'm going to regroup for a minute. Kind of one of those type of feelings. Let's see what your person's feeling. What is Capricorn's person feeling? Now, please, let's do this as, let's do this as a, mix of everything. So check your sun, moon, rising, and any other prominent placements in your chart. So, and also recall that reverse energies as it applies. So if this is not you, check the other side, or otherwise check your other placements. All right, so Temperance, you're kind of pulling back a little bit, but meanwhile your person, we've got the Three of Cups coming up here. You're like, hold on. Hold on a second. Like your person's like super excited and thrilled about something going on in your guys' lives. Like they've got a lot. I feel like this is more of a you backing away from a certain, I'm going to call it behavior. As far as like, it could be something where like your person is just super excited to keep going out, and having fun with their friends or whatever. And you're just like, I need to take a break. I need to focus on something else for the moment. Especially with like the holidays coming up where, finances start to get tight and all that stuff, right? So I feel like you're just kind of backing away from what your person wants to do. Let's see. What's the passing energies here for Capricorn, please? Top card, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Really? Ten of Pentacles is passing. Okay, so something has changed. Something has changed for sure, because your old stability, your old way of doing things with this person or involving this person has changed. What you had seen as so stable previously and very good looking and attractive to you, because Pentacles for Capricorn is a big thing, especially Ten of Pentacles. So what you used to see as amazing and attractive and, awesome, now you're just like, hold on. You're like, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if I feel that way. Okay, what's the current energies for this week? For this upcoming week here, please. This one. 5 of Pentacles. Boy, we just cut from a 10 to a 5, yo. 10 to a 5. We cut from coming togetherness, white picket fence, family, stability, you know, all that fun stuff, down to I'm by myself. It's like you're separating yourself. So, you know, with this Temperance card here, you must be separating yourself from this situation. You're separating yourself. Whether this is an actual break or not is another thing. I'm not seeing necessarily endings by any means, but I see, you know, I see you just kind of being like, that's not really for me, as far as that type of behavior. It could be, you know, whatever gathering with your partner or whatnot. It could be they want to go out dancing every weekend and you're like, nah, I don't really want to. Or they want to go out and party every weekend and you're like, eh, I'm 31 now. Do I want to do that? You know, that kind of thing, right? So it could be like that. And so you're finding that you're having more time to yourself. More time to yourself. What's the challenge here? Okay. We've got the Knight. Well, it popped up reversed for me, so just an FYI, keep that in mind. Knight of Pentacles. When it's reversed like that, things have literally, utterly stopped between you and your person. So your person may be more interested in... I just had a flash of something. I'm going to download, whatever you want to call it, I don't care. I just had a flash that if you have not watched the Capricorn What is Your Karma video, you'll want to watch this. You'll want to watch it. It may have to do with that situation. Anyways, I feel like if it's completely come to a stop, this person, it's like you've decided you don't want to do this anymore. You've had your fun and you're ready to move on either with someone else or doing something else. But I still don't really feel like it's an ending to our relationship. I feel like it's like an ending to just like a pattern of behavior with your relationship. Does that make sense? I'm hoping that's it here. So what's the outcome here? What's the outcome here for Capricorn for this week? How's it going to go here? We've got the Four of Cups. It's kind of a wistful feeling, you know? Kind of a wistful feeling, and kind of like looking back at the Ten of Pentacles thing going, I kind of miss doing this. But it's like you're bored at the same time. You're like, well, I miss them, but not really. I don't miss that behavior. So whatever this is, you're over the behavior itself. You're not necessarily over this person, because this is telling me that you still have some cups in it. Okay? You still have some cups, some emotions in it. So it's not like I'm seeing an ending, but I see that you're just kind of like, meh. I'm not really interested in doing that. You know, that kind of thing. But you're still interested in being with this person, if that makes sense. So it could be just like a change in pattern that you guys have. A change in pattern, you know. You guys aren't going to the gym together. Or you guys aren't going and LARPing together. I don't know. I'm just coming up with whatever happens to be here. Let's get the overall here. What's the overall here from Spirit for Capricorn, please, with the Oracle cards? What's the overall for Capricorn for this week, please? What's the overarching energy for Capricorn? Let's see it. Okay. We have discovery and fear. Ooh, interesting. Okay. So discovery and fear. So it's like you're realizing, you are definitely realizing something, and it's not something that you really like. You don't really care for it. For sure. What's the advice for Capricorn for this week? We're going to just use a regular deck of cards. What's the advice for Capricorn for this week, please? What's the advice for Capricorn for this week, please? This upcoming week. What's the advice for Capricorn? There we go. We've got the, interesting, the Knight of Swords. You know what I'm going to, that's typically like a take action kind of card. Take action. Do what it is you're thinking about doing. So there is something here with this Temperance card, with you backing away and doing something, and like backing away from this situation. You are thinking about doing something else. There is something you are pondering. And with this Four of Cups here, there is something. This is advice from Spirit. Do it. Just do it. Don't wait for approval from your partner. Don't wait. Do not wait. Just go out and do it. Do what makes you happy. Okay? All right. Well, that's what I've got for you this week here, Capricorn. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you. And I'll see you next time. Hi, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly reading. So please note here, just a little reminder as I'm shuffling these here for you, Virgo. Remember, this is a you and them type reading, love reading. If it doesn't resonate, reverse the energies as they apply, or you can check out your sun, moon, rising, or any other prominent placements in your chart. All right, Virgo, so what's going on for this upcoming week, please? What's coming up here for Virgo for this upcoming week, please? Virgo. What's going on for Virgo? One more. I'm getting a lot of like heart cards as I'm doing this split here. We like heart cards. Okay. So what's that was quick. All right. So the question was, because it didn't let me ask it, the question was, what is Virgo feeling about this situation? We've got the Magician and the Ace of Swords. Oh, you're on creation mode, yo. Creation mode. You're like, what am I going to do here? What am I going to build? I feel like definitely it feels like a change in path or something like that. It could be an enhancement, could be an avoidance. Let's find out. What's your person doing? What is Virgo's person thinking about this situation? Change in path. You're like, you know what? I'm getting the idea that I'm going to have to do something. Your person, we've got the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Ooh. And they are making the decision too. You both have very, big, I'm going to call it big swords placements, sword cards here. And so that means you're both making decisions to do something. Then what's really cool is that yours is the Magician, which that guy's got everything to create the universe and create the experience that he wants, right? That's everything. What's cool is that your person at the same time, Queen of Wands. They're like, you know what? I'm tired of not living life properly, not living life fully. I think it's time to enjoy it and be the, what's the word I'm looking for? Be the magnetic personality that they tend to be and just go out and freaking enjoy themselves. There's a distinct feeling that that's been an issue lately for you too. I don't think it has to do with you guys together. It doesn't feel like it has to do with you guys together. Meaning like if there was a split or anything like that. This feels like you guys are doing something different. This feels like you guys are starting a new journey here together. It could be something where you're starting a new business or you're starting a new pattern of behavior. Let's call it that. Oh yeah, I'm going to go to the gym because I freaking love it. Or I'm going to join Zumba because it's awesome. I like, swinging my hips around. So I'm just throwing it around. Whatever. You know what's going on for you. What's the passing energies here for Virgo? What are the passing energies here? Ooh, okay. 8 of Wands, interesting. 8 of Wands. You guys had a discussion. You had a chat about this. It was an important chat. It's like you're tired of you know, it feels like you're tired of just surviving. You know what I mean? You're tired of just surviving. You want to be happy and actually experience the joy of life. You know what I mean? And now it's like you're putting the intention out there that I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to do this because why wait until we have the house, or wait until we have the new job, or wait until we have the new car, or wait until we, whatever, Christmas is over. You know what I mean? Why not enjoy today? And I feel like that was a discussion that you guys had. Okay? What's the present energies for this upcoming week here for Virgo, please? Present energies for this upcoming week. We have the Hierophant and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, good. Yeah. This is the week where you're giving yourself permission to get out of your zone here and work on it. And take proper steps to work on your advancement towards your joy. I like that. Because the Hierophant's all about traditional structures and stuff like that. You're getting out of your old habits. You're totally getting out of your old habits. And I just totally knocked that under something. And I can't reach it. Hold on. All right. Okay. So, anyway, so you guys you're pulling yourselves out of like an old pattern of living, of just surviving. You're like, well, you know, I get home, I have dinner, I go to sleep, and next morning, oh, look at this. Lovers. I have a pattern of, you know, getting home, go to sleep, wake up in the morning, go back to work. Knight of Cups. You guys are looking at trying to like just experience a bit more passion and joy in your lives, for sure. All right, what's the challenge here? What's the challenge for Virgo, please? Challenge for Virgo. I was checking the time. Challenge for Virgo and their person. Look at that, self-sabotage. Boom, 5 of Swords. Self-sabotage for sure. Getting all up in your heads. Like, quit thinking about it and just do it. Feel it. You gotta feel it. Feel this and go with it. And the thing is that if they don't fucking like it, who cares? Okay, I'm gonna go on about this for a second. Virgos with, you know, people with major Virgo placements, myself included, tend to overthink fucking everything, okay? Everything. And we sit here and live in here and live in here and ruminate and ruminate and ruminate and ruminate until we're damn near dead. Damn near dead. You and your person have realized that you've gotten to that point. You're damn near dead. You're like, I'm hating this. This is ridiculous. Yeah, it's comfortable, sure. It's comfortable. But it's not happy. You know what I mean? It's not joyful. It's just pleasant, I guess you could say. Pleasant. You know, it's kind of like going out on the lake when it's perfectly smooth and just sitting on a floaty tube, and that's it. It's pleasant. Getting out of your own way. Get out of your head. Stop thinking about it and just do it. If you're concerned, like say you guys are working on your interactions with each other too, right? If you're working on your interactions with each other as well, because the Lovers and the Knight of Cups came out here, you guys have a connection, but you're not acting like it. right? You have a connection, but you're not acting like it. It may be because you've got stuff going on up here going, I don't know if I'm attractive enough. I don't know if they want to. I don't know if, this and this and this, that kind of thing. Stop. Just do it. Just do it, please. Just do it. Some people are stubborn enough to sit here and let you do that until you figure yourself out, because they've tried to pull you out of it so many times and failed, because you can't get out of your own head until you decide to. Okay? So do yourself a favor. Get out of your head and just get it done. If it doesn't match up and it doesn't work, then it just doesn't match and doesn't work. And a lot of times you hear this, well, if they don't want to, what if they think that I'm truly, unattractive and they just don't enjoy this and they don't want to be part of this? Then they don't. Virgo, it is what it is. You have to accept that. It is what it is. So just run and jump. Run and jump. Let's see the outcome. Now that I'm done, soapboxing. What's the outcome for Virgo, please? What's the outcome for Virgo? There we go. All right. Really? 8 of Swords and 10 of Wands? Really? Virgo, are you grounded this week? Because I'm going to ground you. You will get out of your head right now. Because this is saying you're going to get in your head and it's going to be really freaking hard on you. You're going to be all up in your head because whatever this conversation was that you guys had, it's like it made it worse. You're like, yeah, I'm going to give myself permission to get out of my head. I'm going to do all this stuff and make joy happen. And then suddenly you're like, oh, hold on. But I like stressing out about this stuff. That's what it seems like. You enjoy stressing out about this stuff. I hope not. Because you're putting yourself through misery. All right, so what's the overarching energy here from this oracle deck here for Virgo, please? Let's find out. Because, I'm not going to sit here and preach to you for much longer. Let's see here. I'm laughing because I'm ridiculous about it. Look at this, back and forth. Hello, overarching energy, back and forth, can't make a decision. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You guys are back and forth. Should I or should I not? Should I not? Should they want to? No, not really. All right, let's get some advice then. Let's get some advice for Virgo, please, for this regarding this reading. Advice for Virgo, please. Advice for Virgo. Advice for Virgo, please. Hello. Here we go. We've got 6 of Pentacles. Look at this. Balance yourself up. 6 of Pentacles. Balance yourself up. Demand equal give and take. This also means that you do have to give too, It means you have to give too. Even if you're scared to, oh, maybe they don't want that kind of attention or whatever, Just do it. And if they don't want it, that's a whole other thing. Or if you find that you don't want it, be honest with yourself. All right, Virgo, that's what I've got for you this week. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next week. Bye. Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. Let's get started here. So just as a reminder, if this does not resonate, check out your sun, moon, rising, and any other prominent positions in your chart. Also, reverse energies as they apply. So take it, and if it doesn't, we'll see you next time. So let's see what's going on for Taurus for this upcoming week for you. Taurus, this upcoming week. What's going on for Taurus? Show me Taurus, please. going on for Taurus? Okay. Taurus, please. What's going on? What's Taurus thinking about what's Taurus thinking about during this week in regards to what's going on with their partner? What's Taurus thinking here? All right, we got the Six of Pentacles. All right. Six of Pentacles. So there's a little bit of, of course, some give and some take going on this week. And you're like, I want to make sure that I'm giving everything that I deserve and I'm getting everything I deserve too. Giving everything I should be giving, getting everything I should be getting. Balance. Wanting to make sure that there's proper balance in whatever this is for you. All right, so what's their person thinking? We've got King of Wands. They are on fire. Let me tell you that. They are on fire. Boy, they want some action, man. They want some action. That's what they want. Might be physical action. So, if you've been concerned that they don't want you, they do. They do. With the King of Wands? Yes, they do. All right. Holy shnikes. Okay. Oh, nice. So it's just... Say like this. Okay. So I was just going to say what's the passing energies here is we have the Tower and the Seven of Pentacles. Yes. That Seven of Pentacles is being blown up. There is major change occurring, or that did occur. Okay. Major change. I feel a lot of stagnation, actually. A lot of stagnation that had occurred during that time, and suddenly there was something that came in and just went cracked the lightning and blew it apart. Okay. Cracked the lightning and blew it apart. There must have been like a discussion or something between you guys or something that's brought this up. What is this? Tell me more about the present energies here for this week, for this coming week. What's the present energies for Taurus and their person, please? For this coming week. Present energies, because that's what's passing. The Seven of Pentacles. No longer sitting around. Oh yeah, nice. Knight of Wands. Yeah, I told you. They want some. Taurus, get on it. I'm a Scorpio. I can't help myself. Anyways, Taurus, get on it. They are ready for some joy and some passion, and they want... These are not cups. Let me tell you that. There's a difference between, loving, soft kind. They want it hard, by the way. Just a little tidbit into what they're looking for. Little tidbit into what they're looking for, and it looks like you're gonna get it, and you're like, we need to make sure that this is equal. What this Six of Pentacles is telling me, though, is that there's some sort of, that's probably where the misunderstandings happened here, is that you may have been feeling that they didn't want it or something. You know what I mean? You may have been feeling that they didn't want it. Or something of that sort. Some sort of like insecurity that's related to that. So you're like, I want to make sure that there's equal give and take here. That we all get what we were looking for. That kind of thing. And they're like, let's go. Shh. They're like, last of the Mohicans going on over here. Last of the Mohicans. I'm such a dork. Okay. Tell me what the challenge is. What's the challenge between Taurus and their person, please? Challenge between Taurus and their person, please. Challenge between Taurus and their person regarding this. What's the challenge between Taurus and their person, please? really thinking about it. Come on. Challenge between Taurus and their person. This one. Two of Swords. Confusion and blocking. This stuff came out with it. It's the Empress, Knight of Cups, the Devil, and the Lovers. For sure. There's blocking. Your person may have like blocked you back in the past. They may have blocked, you know, your sexual advances or whatever. It's funny this turned into a sex reading for you, but sure. They may have blocked it in the past for whatever reason. But I feel like that's like the far past and that's been broken. Okay? That's been broken where they're, you know, they're over that. Whatever that was causing them to block things, they've gotten past that. And the thing is that you haven't gotten past the fact that they're past it. You haven't understood that yet. So it's like you're afraid to, you know, go for it because you were feeling so rejected before. Okay. And see, that's perfectly understandable. I get it. I get it because nobody likes to be rejected. But if you're in a long-term relationship, it's bound to happen sometime. It really is. And so we have to work on our rejection shadows. All right. So what is the outcome here? Okay. Interesting. So we've got the Devil, the Knight of Cups, the Empress. See, those same cards came out. Devil, Knight of Cups, the Empress, and Justice. It says that, you know, let's say that this is all your passion and stuff. Let's make this PG. So your passion's going to... It is going to even out. It is going to even out. You will be able to get through it, and you guys will balance with each other in regards to everything. And it will be very, you know, I give some, you give some. I give some, you give some. So it's going to return to that. Which is what you were looking for, right? All right, what's the overarching energies here with this oracle deck as I'm throwing cards around here? The Loving Woman. Look at that. The Loving Woman. This is definitely about loving. I'm going to say it's more physical loving. More physical. For sure. Because it feels like physical. Get it on, Taurus. And if you don't want a baby, use protection. Just saying. Let's get some advice here. What's the advice for Taurus in this reading here? What's the advice for Taurus from Spirit, please? The advice from Taurus, please. Or not from Taurus, for Taurus. You might have some advice for us later. What's the advice for Taurus, please? I don't know what's going on with me. This is ridiculous. Seven of Swords. You know what's popping in my head is forget about it. Forget about the old stuff. Forget about the old rejections. This person is screaming your name. And they want your attention. Yours. I think you should go give it to them. All right, Taurus, that's what I've got for you this week. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you next time. Hi Leo, welcome to your portion of the reading here. So just as a reminder, as I shuffle these cards up, this is a you versus them or you and them type reading, love reading. That's what this is. If it does not resonate, take it as it does or check out your sun, moon, rising, or any other prominent positions, placements in your chart. Check that out as well as, you know, reverse energies as it applies. All right, what's going on for Leo this upcoming week? Leo, please. Leo, Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Sound like a commercial. What's going on for Leo, please? Okay, good. What's going on for Leo? You don't feel good this week. You don't feel good this week. You don't feel confident this week. Okay, what's going on? What is Leo feeling? Well, we've got the Page of Wands and the King of Cups. You're like, hey, so I kind of like you. I kind of like you. I think I want to tell you about it. Because you're feeling it. You're feeling a real strong connection to somebody. Could be a water sign. Real strong connection to somebody. I feel fear though, man. I feel fear. But you want to tell them. There's this feeling of, I'm not sure if I want to do this. I'm not sure if it's right. All right, what's Leo's person thinking? What's Leo's person thinking about this? Okay, we've got the 8 of Swords and the 2 of Wands. But dude, they're waiting for it. I feel like they want it. I feel like they want it, Leo. They are look at this picture here. They're literally looking out the window. Literally looking out the window for that, and it's, you know, it's kind of stressing them out. They can't help themselves but look for it. It's like they're expecting you to show up on their front door and just, you know, profess your love for them. They're expecting it. I kind of want to know if they would like you back. I don't know. I might check. I might not be able to help myself. I might have to check. Okay. Let's get some more information. What's passing here for Leo, please? Leo and their person. Yeah, it's like you're going, hey, I want to tell them this, but ooh, I'm kind of nervous. So it's like you've been holding back. You've been holding, and it's been a while. You've been letting it sit. You've been letting it sit. What's passing here for Leo and their person, please? What's passing for them? What's passing, please? We've got the Queen of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. Okay. This might be, you know, it's starting to feel like an X. Because what's passing is being comfortable in your disappointment, being comfortable in your depression about whatever this is that you guys had going on. Being comfortable in it and being kind of stuck in it. Like sitting in it. Having gotten used to it. So you guys may have been, you know, separated for a time or whatever, but it's like you want to come back and you want to tell them, and they are waiting for it. They are waiting. What's the present energies? Okay, the World. We have the World. Oh, I really want to find out what this is. The World. It's like the old cycle's over. Whatever time frame that you and this person have been involved in, could be short, could be long. Whatever old pattern of ways, it's about to end this week. It's about to end. At least that's what you've got right now in your head. Okay? That's what you have right now. You're like, I want to be done with this cycle. I'm done. This right here says, I want to reach out to them. That's what it says. I want to reach out to them. And this says, I've been waiting for it. Because we've been comfortable in our depression about what happened between us. It's been a while. What's the challenge between these two? And the world is like, I am done with these old cycles. I'm done with them. I'm done with the way that it's happened. I need closure. Either you need closure or you need closure of the old way of doing things. Does that make sense? Challenge. Wow. Okay. All of these actually matter. So we've got the Ace of Swords, Seven of Cups, the Hierophant, Ace of Wands, and the Tower. Leo, you are so conflicted about this. You can't really see all these. But Ace of Swords is basically going, I've got this idea. I've got this idea that I really want to do. I've got this truth that's in my head, which is probably this. Your King of Cups here. That's probably the truth. I've got this truth that I want to share with somebody. But boy, I'm not sure if I should. Seven of Cups. Not sure if I should. But you know what? Maybe if I listen to my higher self, I'll give myself permission to do this. You know, because that's stepping outside of your comfort zone, stepping out of traditional ways of what you've done, stepping out of old cycles, world. Stepping out of old cycles to put that wand out there and say, you know, to have that ambition and have that drive to tell them. And look at this. We've got Page of Wands right here. So you're putting that wand out there, right? And let's shake this shit up. Leo, I love it. Being so forward. Love it. This is amazing because the thing is that this really directly shows how courageous you really are. Despite the fact that you're probably like, I don't know what you're talking about. I am never courageous. But no, it's not about that. You are courageous because courage is being scared but doing it anyway. Doing it anyway. When it's in your best interest, of course. Not when you're being stupid. You know, being being stupid and courageous are the same thing, or can be. I saw this the other day. Okay, so I'm going to share it. Being stupid and being courageous or brave are the same thing, technically, and this is why life is hard. Courage is being scared and doing it anyway. Stupid is being scared and doing it anyway. And that's why life is hard. We have to determine like what isn't actually stupid and what's actually good for us, right? Anyway, thought you'd appreciate that. What's the outcome? Let's see what the outcome this week is. What's the outcome this week for Leo and their person? Kitty. What's the outcome this week for Leo and their person, please? We have the Empress. You know what this feels like? Feels like the culmination . I don't know, because this is starting to feel more like something that you are doing for yourself, okay? It doesn't feel like you're, reaching out to somebody. It feels like what you're doing is you are, look at how she's like holding her hair back away from her face, right? And she's like the most beautiful person in the deck. She's beautiful. And she's got everything for her, everything going for her. And she's pregnant with possibility. Oh, that's it. Okay, here we go. She's pregnant with possibility, pregnant with reality, pregnant with all that stuff. So the thing is, I think that because you're willing to end this cycle, okay, you're going to really start building yourself up. It's like getting your makeup on. That's what's making me think of. It's like getting your makeup on or doing your hair or whatever. You're making yourself look your best to present yourself to this person. Okay. Okay. I like this. Overarching energies is deserving. Do you feel like you're deserving of this? Do you feel like you deserve whatever it is that you're running towards? This person that you're running towards? Or you're holding off at this moment. You're holding off at this moment. This week is not action week, it looks like. You want to take action, but it's not action week. You feel like it. It's like you're just kind of like, you know, fixing up the small minor details at the end. And you're convincing yourself, I am deserving of this. I am deserving of this. Okay. So I gotta ask, Leo. I gotta ask because I'm so fucking curious. Nosy tarot reader. So let's see here. So what's Leo's person? How are they going to react to this? What does Leo need to know about this person's reaction to whatever Leo's going to do? What is Leo's person's reaction to whatever Leo's going to do, please? What is this person's reaction to whatever Leo's going to do? Please tell me. Almost. Tell me what they're doing. What's their reaction going to be? Oh, they don't want these cards. Oh, okay. You want these? Wrong cards. They didn't want playing cards. They want it. They're like, we want a major arcana in here. Okay. That's what they said to me. All right. So what's going to be this person's reaction to what Leo's going to do, please? What does Leo need to know? I fucking told you. They needed major arcana. Oh, nice. And on the bottom here, I'm going to take it too. The Magician. Told you they needed major arcana. Ace of Cups. If you want to get back together with somebody, it's going to work with this person. But you have to actually want it. You have to actually feel like you deserve it. But get yourself ready, Empress. It's almost your turn. All right, Leo, thank you for being here. I do appreciate you. I'll see you next week. I look forward to it. Hi, Aries. Welcome to your weekly reading. So let's get started. For your upcoming week, so please keep in mind, check out your sun, moon, and rising sign, if not any other strong placements that you have. As well as if it doesn't resonate, you know, reverse energies as it applies, or I'll just see you next week. That's fine. All right, what's going on for Aries this week? The readings have been kind of on one today. Let's see what yours is going to turn out to be. Been kind of on one. It's been interesting. What's going on for Aries, please? What's going on for Aries? Come on. Don't be a bitch. My cards just told me to fuck off. Did you notice that that's why I call it Laughing Lotus Tarot? I'm such a shitter. Okay. So, Aries, what's going on? Quit goofing off and let's do this. I'm talking to myself, by the way. Not you. Keep going on. Keep goofing off. All right, what's Aries? What's going on for Aries this week? How's Aries perceiving this or feeling about this? Interesting. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Star, the Two of Cups, and the World. This is an interesting mix here, okay? Interesting mix. You're like, I'm making steady movement towards everything that I've been looking for. Steady, slow and steady movement. Good for you. Slow and steady movement towards, your star path. You know where you're going. Slow and steady. And you know who you want to bring with you with this Two of Cups here. And you're ready for something to change. You're ready for something to be a bit different. Let's see what's going on. What's your person thinking? What's Aries person thinking? It doesn't feel like anything negative. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like an opportunity, really. It feels like moving on to like a new place to live or something like that, okay? Let's see here. What's Aries person thinking? Please. How are they feeling about this situation this week? Tell me about Aries person, please. There we go. 9 of Cups. Boy, they are a happy camper. By the way, they are a happy camper with you. They are super thrilled. It's possible that you didn't agree to do something for a while that they had asked you to do. Maybe they had said, hey, let's move to the country. Let's move to whatever. Come join me at this job. Whatever. I'm just throwing situations out there. But whatever it was, they offered it to you. You kind of were like, I don't know. Is this the right way? I'm not sure. It's slowest night in the deck. Okay. Slowest night in the deck. You're like, is this in my path? You probably did a lot of meditation in regards to this, Aries. You probably did a lot of meditation. And you realized, I do want to stand next to this person. I do want to stand next to them. So you know what? I think I am going to move on from whatever it is that I'm in right now. And I'm going to make that change. Oh, yeah. And they are super thrilled. Okay, so what's passing? What's passing for Aries, please? Okay. So we've got the Six of Swords and the Tower. This is what's passing. This says, fuck this, I'm out. And then like, it's kind of like that, that scene, in what was it? Dark Knight Returns or Dark Knight or whatever? Dark Knight. Yeah, with Heath Ledger as the Joker. And he's trying to blow up the hospital and it goes boom and he's like walking away, right? Everybody likes that fun thing where you're walking away from something after setting it on fire. That's what this is kind of like. It's like I'm walking away from something after I set it on fire, which is why this World card is here for you. You're setting it on fire. You are done. Screw that. That's kind of what it is. I'm out. Okay, so what's the present energies currently as Aries watches this? What's their energies right now? 7 of Cups. Interesting. What is this? What's the 7 of Cups for? Maybe you're not sure that this is the right idea. Maybe you're just kind of questioning yourself. Or you're seeing that there's a lot of ways you can take this. A lot of ways you can take this. You can go here, 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 here. Do, genie in the lamp thing. Here, 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 here. Anyway. But it's like that you have options now. You have options and you're kind of excited. You're like, well, thank God. Okay, what's the challenge here? Top card only. Gotcha. Strength. Yeah, okay. So it's basically only that you've been looking to trying to have more courage. You've been trying to have more courage in regards to it. I feel like your person is a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for? Carefree. When it comes to things, I think you tend to be the type that tends to worry about things a little bit more. Okay? I feel like you tend to be the type that worries about things a little bit more. And your person's more carefree, which is why they're super excited that you're agreeing to do it, because you're letting go a little bit. But at the same time, it's achieving like what you actually wanted in this life anyways. Okay, so what's the outcome? What's the outcome for Aries and their person, please? Outcome for Aries and their person. Outcome for Aries and their person, please. Hello, outcome. There we go. Interesting. So we've got the Ten of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Five of Cups. You know what it's like? It's like the depression and the, you know, the disappointment. The depression and the disappointment is being put to bed. Four of Swords. Being put to bed and making room for a Ten of Cups. That's what it's like. I mean, your partner already has Nine of Cups going on. You've got a 7. Plus the 2 that you're thinking of right here. 9. So yeah, so I think that you may have some leftover like feelings about what situation that you're moving away from, right? You're gonna have some leftover feelings that whatever situation you're moving away from, say it's a job or whatever, and you're going to have to address it. You're going to have to put it to bed, get through it, put it away. I do think stepping away from whatever this is that you're getting away from, I do think stepping away is going to create that Ten of Cups. So if you're going on a vacation or something, it's going to change your complete outlook on whatever it is that you're stepping away from. It's going to change your complete outlook. 100%. And that's a good thing. That's the future that you're looking at. All right, so what's the overarching energies from this oracle deck here? What's the overarching energies, please? There we go. We have back and forth. This is, yeah, totally. That kind of goes with your 7 of Cups, doesn't it? Back and forth. I'm not sure what I should do. What's the advice for Aries? Let's see here. Advice for Aries, please, with a different deck. Advice for Aries. Okay, look at that. 9 of Cups again. This is why I use multiple. 9 of Cups, and then we have the 6 of Wands. Take it and run with it. Take that happiness, take that self-satisfaction, and take it right to heart and freaking show it and just be like, hell yeah, this is amazing. Show it. Enjoy it. And the thing is, it's all about like the six of Wands. Look at that. We have Queen of Cups underneath here. Six of Wands is always about ego. Okay? Always about ego. And what this is saying is let your ego have some happiness. Because the thing is that I know that there's a lot of people out there, a lot of spiritual gurus out there that are like, you need to kill your ego. No, you don't. No, you don't. You just need to learn to live with it and understand that it's just a tool. Just a tool. You know, and that when you realize that there's no reason to actually become really attached to something, right? Kid just came out of the bathroom, sorry. When you realize that you should no longer be emotionally attached to something and you can detach and at least enjoy yourself. Because the thing is that everybody thinks about how, like, at least I do anyways, how like Tibetan monks, it's like, how do they even enjoy themselves? If you're separating completely from ego, how are you enjoying yourself? because sure, there's joy in regards to like soul joy and stuff, but that doesn't bring laughter. That doesn't bring tears of laughter. That doesn't bring game nights where you're just enjoying the hell out of yourself, right? It doesn't bring that stuff. But what are we here for? We're here for that. We're here for that kind of emotion and stuff. But understanding that that is just emotions. Those are just emotions, and they are not to be held on to for a long period of time. Kind of like living in, depression or something like that, right? There's people that live in their grief over someone they lost 20 years ago. Like, yo, get over it, dude. And it's like they're addicted to it. That's the attachment that Buddhism is always talking about. Being attached to that kind of thing. Being attached to your pain. Being attached to your injury. Being attached to your happiness. But it doesn't mean you should never experience it. They're saying you need to experience it, feel it, and enjoy the hell out of it. All right, Aries, that's what I've got for you today. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. Let's get this started. Remember, it's a you versus them or you and them type reading. Love reading. And if it does not resonate, check out your sun, moon, rising, or any other prominent placements in your chart. And reverse energies as it may apply. Because you may resonate with the other side. And that's fine. Or you may not resonate at all. I'll check you next week. Cool beans, what's going on for Sagittarius for this upcoming week, please? Sagittarius for this upcoming week. Been kind of on one today, by the way. Makes for a bit of entertainment. There's a reason why I have Laughing Lotus Tarot. Nice. Such a goofball. All right. Last one. What's going on with Sagittarius? What's Sagittarius thinking about this week? Flipped over already. Great. Four of Pentacles. Oh, that's a bit slower than you usually are. What's going on? It's a bit slower than you usually are. Your person here, we've got Justice and the Moon. Okay. Yeah, so it's like you've retreated. It's like you've retreated into yourself here with this Four of Pentacles here. You've kind of been like, whoop, I'm not going to share that. Nope. None of your business. See you later. And your person's like, you're going to tell me. And I'm going to make you tell me, but you don't know that that's coming with the Moon here. Justice with the Moon. You have no idea that I'm going to make you tell me. That sounds kind of mean. Sounds kind of mean. What's passing for Sagittarius? What's passing for Sagittarius here, please? What's passing? In regards to this? What's passing for Sagittarius in regards to this, please? Whoa. Oh. All right. King of Cups is passing. I think y'all don't want each other anymore. No more lovey-dovey for you guys. You guys have lost that love and feeling. And they feel angry. And you're not giving them anything. You're not giving them anything, Sagittarius. Remember, reverse energies as it applies. Current energies, please. What's the current energies in regards to this? Current energies for Sagittarius and their person. Lost the love and feeling. No longer feeling that balance anymore. Current energies, please. Look at that. High Priestess. 2 cards of secrets here. Like, nope. But I say cool, just because it's a cool picture here on the card. The girl has her eyes closed but open at the same time. If you look at that really closely. Closed and open at the same time. So there is some watching happening, but you don't really want to. But it's a lot of keeping stuff real close knit. Keeping your cards close. For sure. Ooh, Sag, you're not having a good week. Okay, I was just gonna say, what's the challenge here? Knight of Cups. Yep, those cups are the challenge. You guys are done with those cups. You guys are done with those cups. Is it just one person who's done? Or is it both of them? It's both. Okay, it's both of you. So if there was something bad that happened, you know, something negative or whatever, it's still both of you. It's still, I think that somebody's got an excuse to just be dramatic. Right here. Excuse to be dramatic. If they have Leo placements, even more so. Or Libra. Because with that Justice card. Leo, Libra, or Cancer. Yeah, 9 of Cups. It's like they forced themselves to be happy even though they were about ready to be done too. You know? But something happened that split you guys apart. It really did. It's like some sort of trust breaking process. Alright, what's the future here? Top one. We've got the Devil. Ooh. It's gonna be a hard disconnect, by the way. Potentially some fights and some anger here. Some fights and anger in the future as like the eyes open, you guys are forced to talk about something. So that may be this week that you guys have to talk, and maybe you already know about it, that you have to talk this week. So I would be prepared for things to go a little sideways. Okay? Be prepared for things to go a little sideways. In any way that you can potentially deflate or cool off the situation. Especially if there's, a major hit to take. Say a financial hit. Alright, what's the overarching energies here through this oracle here for Sagittarius, please? What's the overarching energies, please? Nope. Didn't flip over. Keep going. Overarching energies for Sagittarius. Wow. Starkly different than my other readings that I just had. Back and forth, but everybody is getting this. But it's always meaning something different. Back and forth. You guys are going back and forth. Boom, 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 boom. It's like a volley of texts. You guys are like volleying texts back and forth, and like, I'm going to freaking tell you. And you're like, good luck. Right? And I'm going to freaking make you tell me. And you're like, have fun with that. What's the advice here for Sagittarius from Spirit? What's the advice for Sagittarius from Spirit, please? Back and forth. One person has more than the other. Goes back and forth. You guys probably have a lot of connections. Financial assets. What's the advice for... Okay, there we go. We've got the 3 of Wands, 3 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords as well. Yep. So this, because I used a regular playing deck of cards. 3 of Wands, 3 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords. Stress, for sure. Stress, and heartache, you can expect this. And I feel like you have the capability, because usually I don't give warnings or whatever to people. Because, shit's going to happen the way it's going to happen. But what I would say is that the fact that I'm telling you, be ready for a fight, and they are telling you, be ready for a fight, be ready for some heartache, be ready for some stress, means you've got the capability to do that and do exactly that. You have special skills to be able to either avoid this, or what's the word? It's not deflate. De-escalate. You have special skills to de-escalate this. And I feel like it's something that you've been trained, for years and stuff. And it doesn't have anything to do with this person specifically. Maybe you do. But there is a way to de-escalate this. And what I feel like they're saying is you might want to do that. You might want to de-escalate it as soon as possible. Because I feel like if you don't, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. And being stubborn ain't going to fix it. Ugh. I hope next week is better for you, Sagittarius. But that's what I've got for you. So I hope to see you next time. Have a good week. Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. So, as I get started here, just a quick reminder. Check out your sun, moon, rising, and any prominent placements. I almost said Venus sign. I haven't been saying that at all, so maybe you should check your Venus sign too. Check those placements. See if those resonate with you. If this one does not, or even if even if it does, why not? And then, reverse energies as it applies if that is necessary. So, what's going on for Aquarius for this upcoming week? What's going on for Aquarius for this upcoming week, please? Aquarius, upcoming week. Okay. All right, Aquarius. How are you feeling in regards to whatever situation's going on? What's Aquarius feeling, please? What's Aquarius feeling, please? Ooh, look at that. 10 of Cups. You were a happy camper. Happy camper. Rainbows and butterflies for Aquarius. Wow. Your person here. We've got the High Priestess and the Knight of Cups. Look at that. This is interesting. This is an interesting feeling with this High Priestess and the Knight of Cups. It's feeling like it's feeling like, it's like they're aware that being vulnerable is the secret with you. Or maybe that this trying to interpret this feeling. It's a feeling of someone who's just like, yes, I finally got them. I finally got them in a position where they are vulnerable, and now I can figure them out. I can figure them out. And you're just thrilled. I feel like this person must have tapped a sensitive spot in you recently. And you're just like, woo! Okay, great. And they didn't run? Fantastic. Or something like that, What's passing? What's passing for Aquarius in their person, please? Ooh. We've got the... Okay. We've got 4 of Cups, 2 of Cups, and the Hierophant. Gotcha. Okay. So it was like this wistfulness, this request for a new partner, a good partnership. Because this Four of Cups talks about being depressed, kind of being, you know, disappointed without it. Just kind of like, meh. Keep looking at like, you know. It's kind of one of those, look what, you know what I mean? And with this Two of Cups, it's like you're looking towards that kind of thing. Just kind of disgusted at the same time. But it's probably having to do with some sort of commitment thing. Because this person, it's like this person has figured out how to unlock your heart. That's what it feels like. They figured out how to unlock your heart. And they are pretty darn thrilled about that. They're all focused on you. And because they figured out how to unlock your heart, you are just in a space of, oh my God, somebody figured it out. You may not be actively thinking that, but you're just like super happy and excited in your life. What's the present energies as they're watching this right now? What's the present energies? Five of Swords. Interesting. Thinking a lot about what happened. Thinking a lot about what happened. Trying to decide if it's going to be worth it. Is this on your part or their part? I'm not sure. Not sure. What's the challenge here? Five of Swords, sacrifice. Trying to decide what to sacrifice. What's the challenge here? Okay, Eight of Swords, King of Wands, and Seven of Swords. I just straight up don't want to talk about it. Yeah, there's been a lot of locked up energies. A lot of, not necessarily secrets or anything, but it's like information that you usually just keep to yourself. A lot of behavior of you just keeping things to yourself. A lot of old feelings and passions and stuff like that. And you're just not interested in really sharing it all the time. Because you find that people don't really give a shit, right? They just don't, and they don't. I get it. I'm right there with you. They just don't really care. And because of that, there's just no, there's been like a certain like guardedness, you know, certain guardedness. All right, what's the outcome here? What's the outcome here? There it is. Five of Cups. Interesting. Two fives. Five of Cups. Gosh. Wish I could clarify a little bit more, just because I'm like, why? I've got feelings of like deception occurring, you know what I mean, to you. I feel like there's feelings of deception for you. Not you to them, but them to you, you know? Deception. I mean, the High Priestess is deception and secrets. So I could be misinterpreting. Maybe, yeah, oh, I got you right where I want you. That's the phrase that pops in my head about this person. I've got you right where I want you. And you have no clue. You probably have some clue. But it's going to come and just kind of blindside you, it looks like. You're starting to get an inkling of it. You're starting to get an inkling of it. Shoot. Okay. Okay. So, what's the overarching energy for Aquarius here, please? What's the overarching energy, please, for Aquarius? Just checking the oracles here. Let's see if we can see if it went the right direction. Or if I went the right direction is what I should say. Overarching energy for this reading for Aquarius, please. The vast universe. So, it's like, this is like the Magician card, okay? This is like the Magician card, where basically things are being created at all times by you and by me, by, you know, whatever. We're all creating it. And this world is meant to give us what we're looking for. So I guess the question about this situation, especially if the situation only occurred because of your actions. Don't get me wrong, it takes two, okay? It takes two. But say, for example, if you had, you know, if you hadn't called them back on that day, you know, would this have occurred? You know, that kind of thing, right? Means that you're learning something. What are you learning out of this that you didn't know before? What did you learn? I always get these deep, deep things for you, Aquarius. I like it. What's the advice for Aquarius regarding this? And that's a kid coming out of the bathroom. Sorry. What's the advice for Aquarius from Spirit, please, regarding this reading? What's the advice for Aquarius, please? What's the advice regarding this? What's the advice? Come on, Spirit, let's do this. Advice for Aquarius. Show me. There we go. Ace of Swords. Know thyself. Know thyself. Know who you are and how you work on the inside. Look at this. So this is just a card deck, right? Obviously, but look at the design on the inside of this. Look at the inner workings. Know thyself. Know your inner workings. What are you creating for yourself? And what are you doing? You're far more powerful than you give yourself credit for, by the way. Far more powerful. Just saying. All right, Aquarius, that's what I've got for you this week. And I will see y'all next time. Hi, Libra. Welcome to your reading. It is your turn. Okay, so while I am shuffling these here for you, please remember that if this does not resonate, check out your sun, moon, rising, or any other prominent placements for you. See if those work for you, especially since these are pretty short readings and everything. Why not? Secondly, reverse energies as they apply. All right, what's going on for Libra this upcoming week, please? Libra, the upcoming week. Libra, the upcoming week, please. Come on. Libra, the upcoming week. One more. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so what's going on with Libra? How's Libra feeling about what's going on between them and their person? How's Libra feeling? How is Libra feeling, please? How's Libra feeling, please? Curious. King of Cups. Booyah. That's a good result. That's some pretty solid love you're feeling towards somebody. Oh. Okay. But we have the Four of Cups and the Knight of Wands coming out here in addition. So it's like, I greatly love you, but there's something about this passion that I'm having issues with. I'm kind of bored. I've got this very deep love for you. whoever this person is for you, that you've got some very deep love for them. But it's like you're like, dude, we haven't gotten laid in a long time. Taurus turned into a sexual reading. So you may want to, if you have strong Taurus placements, you may want to check it out. But there's got to be something as far as like the passion is concerning. What's Libra's person looking? How are they feeling about this? How's Libra's person feeling? How's Libra's person feeling, please? Oh boy. We've got the Fool, Six of Cups, and the Lovers. Oh. What are they doing? It's like you have love for them and everything. But boy, this really looks like somebody's going after somebody else, not you. Going for somebody else. It's like they're stepping out for somebody else with the Fool here. Trying something new. I don't think that has to do with you. And I feel like you're just like... You guys love each other. You love each other. But you're not in love with each other. Does that make sense? You love and care for each other. But there's no passion. You're lacking it with this Four of Cups here. No passion. And so it's like your person's off looking somewhere else. Oof. Okay. Tell me what's passing. What's passing between these two regarding this situation for this week? Ten of Swords. Gotcha. You guys are over. It ended. Betrayal. There is betrayal. So, and the thing is that the feeling that I have with this person, your person here, Libra, I do feel like they're stepping out with someone else. Someone that they do feel a very strong connection to. Strong lovers connection to. And strong, with that Six of Cups there. It's definitely like a soul bond. Six of Cups and the Lovers, soul bond. So the thing is that this may have been something that you couldn't even control. Page of Cups here. It's probably something you couldn't even control if you wanted to. And really at the same time, there was a lack of passion. You wanted the passion, but I think you did recognize that there was a lack there. Okay. All right. So Ten of Swords, things have taken a turn to the end. What's the current energies for this between Libra and their person, please? Current energies between Libra and their person, please. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Taking action. Taking action and cutting away. Cutting away. I mean, see how this knight is like running towards his motorcycle? Running away from the person looking at the card. That's what it's like. Taking action on it. That's too bad. I feel your disappointment. I do. What's the challenge here between these two? What's the challenge between these two, please? Gotcha. We've got Death, Six of Pentacles, and Seven of Wands. Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, it's just the relationship needed to change with the Death card. Needed to change. Needed to have proper balance, right? Proper balance between you guys. And that's usually the biggest thing that comes out between a lot of people, is that there needs to be proper balance between love, passion, intellect, and pentacle, right? All four of the suits of tarot. But there was stubbornness. Stubbornness against it. It was just wasn't working. All right. So what's the outcome here? We got the Nine of Cups. That's actually a really good thing. You know, so that's fun. Nine of Cups is my forced happiness card, depending on what it's surrounded by. And this is a case of forced happiness for you. Okay. But the thing is, it's like you're going to be avoiding thinking about the things that upset you. That's what it's like. You're going to avoid thinking about what this person's doing and how much it hurts that they left. And so then you're going to be like, denial. I'm not going to think about it at all. It's fine. You know, that kind of thing. Not necessarily a good thing, but it's good for like the immediate moment, especially if you need to focus on something else that's going on in your life. Like something going on at work that, you know, like budget season or something like that, right? All right. Give me the overarching energies here, please. For Libra and their person. Yeah. They are taking off towards a whole new thing for themselves. Okay, we've got discovery, fear, and your higher self. Yeah, that discovery was right here. Ten of Swords. Fear. Very concerned about, like, what you found out. They may have said something to you that was pretty heart-striking. They may have said something to you that was very heart-striking. You're just like, oh, I didn't think it was that bad. You know, kind of one of those things. Yeah. You know, like I didn't realize that we were in that kind of position. That kind of thing. Look at that. And the advice from Spirit here is the same thing. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. It's okay to kind of like fake it till you make it for the moment. Fake it till you make it for the moment. And the thing is, I think that if you find that joy, find something else to do, it'll help distract you from what's going on. Something tells me you've got something else to do. Yeah, you've got something else to do. So, all right. Well, Libra, that's what I've got for you today. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you next week. Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly reading. Okay, let's get started. Just a little reminder is that if you do not resonate with this, check out your sun, moon, rising, and any other prominent places in your chart. Reverse energies as they may apply. If it doesn't fit, doesn't fit. It's fine. See you next week. Just not for you. All right. What's going on for Gemini? Gemini, please. Gemini. Been kind of on one, but the last few readings have been kind of rough. Holy shit. What's going on for Gemini? Can we get something happy this time, please? Gemini, please. For the next week. What do we need to see? For Gemini, what do we need to see? All right, that's it. Great. All right, so how is Gemini feeling regarding whatever's going on between them and their person, please? What's going on for Gemini between them and their person? All right, we have Ace of Swords. Truth, baby. Truth. Mental thinking about it. Lots of thinking about it. What is the truth? What's your person thinking? Oh, my goodness. I almost lost all the cards. Five of Wands. Somebody didn't like what you said. Is that right? Somebody didn't like what you said, and you're just like, you know, I just said the truth. And the thing is that they're just like, fuck you. What is it? I'm not going to clarify on this, but I want to. I want to. Five of Wands. Lots of battle and fighting. Are they trying to come to it? To come to the same result? Is that what's happening? What's the passing energies? Here we are. Nine of Wands. Okay. So old behaviors, same behaviors are like, you know, passing by here. Nine of Wands is that wounded warrior who does the same thing over and over again despite being wounded. So it's like there was an old pattern. It's almost like this is a realization that you have that pattern. Your person hasn't quite gotten there yet. What's the current energies here? What's the current energies, please? Yeah, they haven't quite gotten there yet. They're working towards it because they want to see it just like you do. What's the current energies right now as Gemini is watching this? What is it? Show me. Thank you. Six of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and Six of Cups. 6 and 6. If you've been seeing a lot of sixes, take note. Take note. With like angel numbers and stuff. Gotcha. Okay, so what this is that this is like remembering, Six of Cups here, how we used to be. Remembering how we used to be, and you know how we used to be kind of like, you know, balanced and we did things equally and stuff like that. And now what's happening is that I want to try to make it go back to that a little bit. I want to go back to that. So it's like you guys have had a discussion. You're like, hey, this is a lot of like long-term relationship kind of thing. Where you're realizing that you guys became complacent. That's basically what that is. You guys became complacent. And Gemini, you've recognized it. Your person isn't quite there going, well, and they're kind of fighting it. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Your person's kind of fighting it. You want to start something new here. For sure. With no more disappointment. You want to change up the disappointment and regret here. Okay. What's the challenge? The Chariot. Look at that. Again, forward movement, changing things up. But it's always heart guided. So the issue has been that it hasn't, that the heart guided part hasn't been there. You guys may have been more focused on the pentacle aspect of things, you know, the more 3D, you know, money, house, that kind of situation. I need to make sure I'm bringing in enough cash, that kind of thing, right? You may have been focused on that rather than like the love aspects of the heart. So there's been no forward movement regarding the love aspects of the heart. So you're like, we need to change this, you know. There's no indication of an ending. It's just showing an indication of realizing that you're stuck in a rut. What's the outcome here for Gemini and their person, please? That one. Okay. Oh, look at that. 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. Okay, good. So it's like you guys are going to figure something out here in a bit. This week, potentially. This coming week. You're going to figure something out, and it's going to help you guys be a bit more on the loving side. Bring some of those cups out, right? Not be so many swords or wands or pentacles, you know, that kind of thing. You need to be more heart. And you're going to get there. You're going to get there. All right, so what's the overarching energy here for... sorry, I just saw like this long-ass squirrel. Looked like a ferret. I don't know if it was a ferret or not, but it was outside. What's the overarching energy for Gemini, please? Overarching. Look at that. Joyous fun. Joyous fun. Trying to have some fun. It's like you guys have lost that fun in your relationship. And so you want more fun. 9 of Cups is definitely fun. It's definitely fun. So you guys are headed that direction for sure. What's the advice here for Gemini from Spirit, please? Advice for Gemini from Spirit. Advice for Gemini from Spirit. Ace of Cups. I like it. Hold out that cup and let the other person fill it. Hold out that cup. Because I think they want to. I mean, with this, you know, Five of Wands right here, they are definitely like working toward it for sure. They're fighting for it. So that's I mean, they're fighting like hard. Don't get me wrong, they kind of fought you a little bit on the, whatever this change you're doing, but it's really not going to be that bad. So, excellent. Great, Gemini. So that's what we've got for you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your part of the reading. Yay. Okay, so let's get this shuffled here. Just a reminder, if this does not resonate, check out your sun, moon, rising, and any other prominent placements that you have in your chart. Also keep in mind, you know, to reverse energies as it applies. So, because sometimes you're on the other side, you know, especially with like cross watchers. I could be talking about you. Okay. What's going on for Cancer for this upcoming week, please? Cancer, upcoming week. Cancer, please. Okay. Okay. All right. So how... It's quick. Oh my. We've got Death and Nine of Pentacles. Interesting, Cancer. You be making some changes. As much as I want to see this as a positive change, what popped into my head was death of your freedom. Let's see how everything else is going, because I don't want to sit here and blow, you know, spiritual smoke up your ass. So, what's Cancer's person? What's going on with Cancer's person for this week? How are they feeling about this? All right. Okay. So we've got Temperance and the Four of Wands for them. Okay. So you're changing to more independence. That's what you're doing. With this Death card and the Nine of Pentacles here, things are changing in your life to the point where you have more independence in your life. The Nine of Pentacles is the all my single ladies card. And so, you know, the thing, you know, if you like it, you want to put a ring on it, that kind of thing. But so this is, you're moving to a more independent, you're going to find more time to yourself this week, for sure. More time to yourself for this week, because you know what? This person, your person, is kind of backing away from doing things with you for a bit. They're backing away. I don't know if maybe they're going on a vacation or a business trip or something. Something's happening where they're taking a step back and suddenly you're like, oh, I'm by myself suddenly. You know, it's kind of one of those feelings. I'm by myself suddenly. It feels like it's temporary. I mean, this is just a week reading, you know. Let's see what's going on. What's passing? Four of Swords. Okay. So, a bit of self-reflection has occurred prior to this, okay? A bit of self-reflection has occurred prior to this. I feel like there's been some very sensitive conversations that have happened. Because what I see, what I visualize when I'm seeing this card here is I'm seeing two people sitting on the couch kind of clasping hands and having a heart-to-heart conversation about how they truly feel about things. And it may be a conversation in regards to, I need more space. Or it may be a conversation of, you know, we need to make sure we're not codependent on each other. Or something like that, you know. I feel like there's been a conversation like that's occurred. And so this week is now when you're starting to see the changes, and suddenly you're like, oh, I'm free. I mean, it's not like you felt tied down. I really don't feel like you feel like you were tied down to this person. But now suddenly this person's like, okay, I'm taking a step back for a minute. Taking a step back for a minute while you guys do a little bit of growth. And Eight of Pentacles tried to come out here, showing that you guys are working on it. You are working on it. So it's not like there's an ending or anything like that occurring. You guys are just changing up how you're doing things. You're changing up like how together you are all the time. You don't have to be joined at the hip. That's what I feel like this is. What's the present energies for Cancer in their person, please? Present energies for right now as they're watching this. I'm still trying to get over yet another cold. We relocated, so I get a lot of germs very recently. You know, when you relocate to like a whole nother state, there's whole other germs you have to get used to. Oh, such a pain in the butt. So let's see here. Present energies for Cancer. I'm gonna say Catherine. Is that your name? All right. Present energies for Cancer, please. Present energies for Cancer. Yeah, I keep wanting to say Catherine. So if you're Catherine and you're watching this, comment, please. I need some validation. It's always good to hear when something comes through properly. All right, present energies. We've got... Okay, gotcha. Two of Swords and Eight of Swords. Kind of nervous. Kind of nervous. And confused. Nervous and confused. It feels like there's concerns about I don't know. Okay, so if there's I mean, it's a lot of stuff that just rolled through my head all at once. So it starts with like the idea that there's concerns that this is going to go too far as far as like the separation aspect or kind of the independence aspect. Like this is going to go too far. You're like, did I make a mistake? Kind of one of those type of feelings. Did I just make a mistake? Thing is, so let me tell you, Cancer, is that the best way to know when somebody is truly yours is to let them go. I know that's terrifying. I get it. I get it. I'm a Scorpio. I get it. So, but the thing is that to know that somebody is truly yours is to let them go and see what happens. Are they truly yours? So the thing is that this will be a growth opportunity for both of you, it looks like. Growth opportunity for both of you. And so, you know, but by the end of this week or whatnot, you know, if, you know, let's say shit hits the fan or whatever when it comes to this relationship or whatever, then you know. And you didn't waste your time, you know. You didn't waste your time. But also they could be like, man, I missed you. I had a great week, you know, with us not really talking too much, but I missed you. That's when you know that they're truly yours. What's the challenge here? What's the challenge here, please? Yeah. Page of Swords. Like I just said, a lesson. There's a lesson occurring. It's a lesson. You guys are learning how to... one, not be so, I'm not going to say codependent. Maybe you are codependent, take it however it is, but, not be so dependent on the other person, not be so attached at the hip, not be so concerned that you're going to lose them if you're not. It's not like you have to claim your territory. They are not yours. They are their own person. They are allowed to have their own wants and their own needs and their own, you know, life. They're allowed to do that. And if they want to stand next to you and you know, hold your hand as you're going down the path of life, fantastic. But the thing is that why should you have to, you know, hold super tight to their hand to keep them here? Why would you want to keep somebody here who doesn't want to be here? Why would you do that? So this is when you let go. And if they go running off, they didn't want to be there. And you have to let them go. Because you know what? There's somebody else that deserves to be right here. Have your hand on theirs. All right. What's the outcome for this week? How's it going to go for Cancer and their person? I think this was already flipped. This might have been for the lesson here. So this is a Page of Wands to go with the Page of Swords. And it really does fit. It fits what I just told you. So we're going to roll with that. Outcome, please, for this week for Cancer and their person. Outcome this week for Cancer and their person. Eight of Cups. That does not mean ending, okay? It does not mean that. It means you are walking away from something that's unfulfilling. It means that you're walking away from something that's unfulfilling. The question is, what is it? What is it that's unfulfilling? Doesn't necessarily mean it's the relationship. It could have been just an aspect of the relationship, you know? Walking away from being conjoined at the hip. Having your space and realizing, you know what, I kind of like this. Because, you know, what you came up here is you came up with the Nine of Pentacles. You did not come up with the Five of Pentacles. You're not alone. You're enjoying this. You're enjoying this. This is someone who's creating their life and having fun. Creating their life and having fun. So I feel like you're walking away from some old behaviors of the relationship itself. Making some changes on things that don't fill your cups anymore. You know, making some changes on what doesn't fill your cup. It's like you're out of that honeymoon phase. Because, you know, honeymoon phase, joined at the hip, right? Honeymoon phase, 100% joined at the hip. But now you're like a year or two into it, right? Year or two into it, maybe even shorter. And you're just like, get off me. Get off me. I got a life to live. I've got classes to go to. I've got workshops. I've got a softball team to play on. Whatever, you know? And so, and this person's like, oh, okay. You know, this person, if they don't have something that they are doing, this is teaching them to go out and have their own life too. So it's good for both of you. It's good. You know, it's mutually beneficial. So let's see here. What is the oracle card for this? What's the overarching energies for Cancer, please? These cards smell funny. That's weird. Weird. Overarching energies for Cancer, please. Here we go. Interesting. I like that. Deserving and loss. So, I mean, and like a lot of times this deserving card, it makes me think of the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, look at how, I mean, maybe it's not quite this for this deck, but in your traditional, you know, Rider-Waite, like it looks like that. It looks very similar. So you are deserving of your own space. You're deserving of just having your own preferences and stuff like that. This talks about loss. I don't think that it talks about deserving loss. Maybe you're deserving, you know, I don't know. It's like deserving and you're like, I'm going to let it go and risk the loss. I'm going to let it go and risk the loss. It doesn't mean I'm not going to be with you anymore. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that at all. What's the advice for Cancer? We're going to use a regular playing cards here. What's the advice for Cancer? Advice for Cancer for this reading, please. Advice for Cancer. This one. This is Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Just hang on. You know, you're still holding on to them. You're not releasing them to the wild, if you know what I mean. It doesn't feel like that. Maybe it is for you. But it really doesn't feel like you're releasing them to the wild. You know, to the great unknown, to go get somebody else. It's not like that. I really don't feel that at all. So, but it says to, you know, kind of just, you know, still hold on and just know that they're still there. They're still there. All right, Cancer, that's what I've got for you today. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you next time. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your part of the reading. Yay! So as I shuffle these cards here, I just want to remind you, if it does not resonate, check out your sun, moon, rising, or other prominent placements in your chart. As well as reverse energies as it applies, you know, so it's energy. It can be all over the place. Just take it how it goes. And we'll be good. And if it doesn't resonate, fantastic. We'll see you next week. Means nothing special going on for you. But you're Scorpio. And it's your season. So, something's going on, I'm sure. What's going on for Scorpio? Show me Scorpio for this upcoming week, please. Because like the death card just came out on the split. See? It's right here. Show me Scorpio, please. Show me Scorpio for the upcoming week. One more. Let's do one more. All right. Okay, so how's Scorpio feeling? What are they thinking this week in regards to what's going on with them and their person, please? Well, we've got the Moon and the Five of Pentacles. You're keeping it hidden that you feel lonely. It's like a secret for you. It's a secret you don't want to tell them. You feel lonely. You feel by yourself. You feel like you're not being taken care of. Okay. I have cats around here that might start like fighting, so just an FYI. Let's see here. What's Scorpio's person thinking? Ace of Pentacles. They are very much focused on the pentacle. Very much focused on the pentacle. Very much focused on setting up a foundation. So, okay. All right. So you're feeling lonely. You're feeling kind of left out and not addressed, you know. And this person's very focused on what's going on here in the 3D, you know, talking about bills, house, job, blah, blah, blah. You know, all that stuff that's for the stability and like the base of your life right there. Base of your life. That does not talk about emotions at all. And so they're very focused on that. They are not focused on taking care of you. And therefore you are feeling it. You're feeling the pressure. You're feeling the pressure from that. And you're trying to keep it hidden. With this moon energy here, you're trying to keep it under wraps because you're like, well, you know, we've got a lot going on right now. I don't want to like, you know, bring it up all the time because I feel like I'm just nagging, you know, that kind of thing. What's the passing energies between these two, please? Scorpio and their person, please. Passing energies, Three of Cups and Knight of Swords. So what's past here is that like taking action toward joining each other. Yeah, joining, reuniting, having a good, happy, healthy time. You know what I mean? Because it has to do with cups. So it's taking action towards those cups and that joy that cups bring. It's been a while. I mean, and when I say it's been a while, it could have been 2 weeks for you. Don't get me wrong. That Four of Wands just came up here. It's been a while. So you guys may be married or something like that. And they're just focused on the Pentacle right now. That's all that they focus on. Not focusing on the Cup. What's the present energies for Scorpio and their person, please? Right now, as they are watching this. Three of Wands. Waiting. Waiting for resolution. Just waiting for something. Waiting for it to show up on the horizon. Hoping that once the Pentacle is settled, you know, it'll come back. The Cups will come back. And that we've got the Six of Swords that just popped up. Waiting to see if those Cups will come back, or, you know, because like there's these Wands. We're like, hey, you coming back now? You know, because like Pentacles don't care about Wands and Cups. All right, what's the challenge here? What's the challenge here between these two? Judgment. There's been a great change in your life. And that's why you're just like hiding it from your person. There's been a great change in your life. And to have them focus on the Pentacle is not unreasonable. It could be a move, could be a relocation, could be whatever. And that's why, you know, you, Scorpio, you're just like, I'll just keep that quiet. I'm feeling lonely, but you know, maybe it'll come back with this Three of Wands here. So there's been some big changes. Oh gosh, I wish I could like clarify this. I really do. Because I want more details. I want more details. That's somebody outside. I am moving like next week, literally. And so soon I won't have to deal with this. Nor the litter box in the back. Okay, what's the outcome here for Scorpio and their person, please? What's the outcome for Scorpio and their person, please? Three of Pentacles. So this week, you know, by the end of this week or what, end of this upcoming week for you, it's going to feel like you guys are more friends than anything else. More friends than anything else. There are no Cups here. None. And really no Wands. There's the intention that there used to be Cups and that, you know, you kind of wish the Wands were there as far as like passion and love and all that stuff. But right now all we've got is Pentacle going on. Pentacles. Pentacles, Pentacles, you know, setting up foundations and whatever. So at least it's graduating from Ace of Pentacles to Three of Pentacles, but we are still in the friend zone. And you're going to be like, oh, God. Can we get out of that yet? Let's see what the Oracle has to say. What does the Oracle have to say? What's the overarching energies here for Scorpio, please? Overarching energies for this, please. There we go. Joyous fun. Are you having fun yet? You are setting up something new. Like I said, it's been a big change in your life. It's been a big change, and you know it's going to get better. You know it will. You know it'll get better. But right now you're like, man, I just like to relax and have some fun. Right now, I'd like to relax and have some fun. What's the advice for Scorpio, please? What is the advice for Scorpio, please? Almost. What's the advice for Scorpio, please? Okay, we've got Nine of Swords and Three of Wands. Yeah, so that Three of Wands pops right back up. Still just waiting, but you're waiting for You're waiting for still some strain to occur. You're expecting to have to fight this. You're expecting to go through a bit of pain, it looks like, from what I'm seeing. And a lot of times, when Spirit gives you some sort of like, you're waiting for this to happen. When they tell you this, they're telling you it's because you have the capability to bypass that. So if you have a way of bypassing, overthinking things or getting super anxious about stuff, I think that what they're trying to say is that in your head, because you're so focused on how you're feeling so lonely and you want to keep it quiet, and that's why you're going to end up going to a 9 of Swords type energy where you're just staying up at night and you're stressed out and why don't they love me anymore? Why don't they act like they love me anymore? It's almost a feeling of it's in your head. It's in your head. Relax a little bit. Take it easy. It will change. Just give it some time. All right, Scorpio, that's what I've got for you today. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. Hi, Pisces. Welcome to your part of the reading. So, while I am shuffling these, just a reminder that if it doesn't resonate, check out your sun, moon, rising, and any other prominent placements that you have in your chart, as well as reverse energies as it applies. I have a cat about to have the zoomies, so just an FYI. Yeah. So hi, Pisces. How you doing? Let's do this. Show me Pisces, please, for this upcoming week. Show me Pisces for this upcoming week. He's hunting a little fur ball. He needs a fur ball himself. All right. Okay. Pisces, what's going on this week? How are you feeling about you and your person? What's going on this week? How are you feeling about you and your person? Pisces, how are you doing this week? How are you feeling about your person? There we go. Judgment. Oh my. Oh my. Boy, you're feeling something, huh? You are feeling something. For sure. Decision made, man. Or you're praying to God for something. Did they help you find religion? I'm making a dirty joke. Sorry. Your person. We've got the Hierophant, Page of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Maybe they did help you find religion. Interesting. Oh, I think you guys had a great date or something. You guys had a great date. That's what it feels like. It's like you guys had a great date and you're like, oh my God, this is magic. That's what this is. That's what this feels like. This is magic. A lot of people have had really sexual readings this time around. So definitely check your sun, moon, rising and see what else is going on. Especially if you have Taurus placements. Interesting. 8 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. Walking away from... What I'm seeing is instead of just dating one person, that person in the 3 of Cups is dating 2. And walking away from dating more than one person. That's what it feels like. Okay, what's the passing energy for Pisces and their person? Because they're definitely... They had fun too. They had a lot of fun. I mean, that's a lot of joy and passion. They're like, yeah. You know, that kind of thing. Hell yeah, I'm going back too. That's what it's like. What's the passing energies here, please, for Pisces and their person? Passing energies for Pisces and their person. There we go. We have Empress, 8 of Pentacles, and 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's like you've done a lot of working on yourself and staying away from others. It's like you've done that a lot. A lot of staying away from others, working on yourself, working on basically being the Empress, you know, whatever gender you are, I don't care. But being the Empress and doing what you need and knowing what you need, being fully aware of who you are and creating the opportunities, you know, because like the Empress is always pregnant, right? She's pregnant with opportunity right there. So that's definitely something that you've been working for. Now he's digging through a box. You can give them the most expensive toys and they will go, you know, run towards the box instead. It's like kids. Kids will do the same thing. It's weird. All right. Well, anyway. All right. So that was something that you've really worked towards. So it's like you've manifested, like what I see here when I'm looking at this Judgment card. It's like you manifested this person into your life. And you're just like, oh, this is so much better than I thought it was going to be. Tell me the present energies currently. Current energies for Pisces and their person, please. Current energies. Come on. Current energies, please. Why is it holding off so much? There we go. The Chariot. Your heart's getting involved. Your heart is getting involved. You're like, I think I'm going to fall in love with this person because the experience we had last weekend was amazing. And I'm super excited about it. And that's where that Judgment, that's where your heart's making the decision. 2 of Wands, knowing, and waiting for it. Knowing, looking towards the future. What's the challenge between these two? What's the challenge between these two, please? There we go. The Sun. Just trying to be happy. I don't feel like that's a mutual thing. I feel like that's independent. I feel like both of you are trying to achieve that independently. And that's been something you've been really working towards. It's been a challenge for you. Right? With this whole, you know, I'm working on myself and I'm developing and I'm kind of manifesting, you know, something wonderful to come into my life, right? For sure. All right. So what's the outcome here for this upcoming week? What's the outcome? We've got Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, Magician, Knight of Swords, and the Fool. Yeah. Definitely, definitely. I think that you're going to find yourself wanting to be tied to this person before the end of the week, for sure. I'm thinking that you're going to want to be tied to them because you're like, that was amazing. That was amazing. Okay, so they may, like, you know, fulfill everything that you were looking for. Now, if my natural sense of caution kicks in here at this point. My natural sense of caution kicks in and says, make sure to take it slow. If this was a first date weekend, don't jump in so fast, please. There's so many people heartbroken because They jump in so quickly. They're like, but my heart said so. No, your traumas did. Your traumas did, because that person can give you something. I'm not saying that's the case with this one. You've been doing a lot of work. But I'm just saying, you know what, build that foundation first. Build that foundation and make it a solid foundation. What's that song? It's called Bones. Bones are good. If the bones are good. Nothing can make it fall apart if the bones are good. You got to build those bones. You know, and the thing is that nobody builds bones on good sex, by the way. Nobody builds bones on good sex. Kitty, hi. Can you see him? Yes, you can. Kitty, what are you doing? When I move, I'm going to have a cat tower like up next to me so they can hop up and show up whenever they feel like it. But that's like next week when I move. All right. Anyways, build that foundation, please. Okay. All right. So overarching energies, overarching energies for Pisces, please. Overarching energies for this upcoming week. Interesting. So like this status quo and consciousness of lack came out reversed. I like that. Doing something different for sure. You're doing something different. And what's cool is that, yeah, look at that. New Beginnings, the Healing Light, and Milestone also came out at the same time, but it was turned upside down. You have reversed that consciousness of lack within you. You have reversed it, and it's going to create something different for you. It's no longer going to be a case of doing the same thing and expecting a different result. You're going to be doing different things. You're going to be doing different things and expecting a new result because you're doing different things. That's excellent. What is the advice for Pisces, please? Advice for Pisces, please. Pisces, please. What is the advice for Pisces from Spirit? We have the Knight of Swords. Take action. Don't let it stagnate. Don't let it stagnate at all. Just keep it moving. Keep it moving. Yeah, some would argue that this would say go a lot faster. Because I know that right here with this Knight of Swords, that's in there too. You're wanting to go faster towards this Fool energy. Let's get this started, right? But I'm just going to say that's a take action note, not a move faster, okay? Just make sure to take action. Don't sit here and overthink things in your head or anything like that. Get out of this and get into this. Okay? All right. Thank you for being here, Pisces. That's what I've got for you this week. And I'll see you next week.